morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the start of another weekly vlog, maybe less centered on crochet this week. Today is Tuesday, November 21st. Yesterday was my second wedding anniversary and my husband was at work and he's going to be at work again today. But it's fine. Anyways, today I go into work for 2 hours just for an open lab essentially, and then the rest of the week is off. I have Thanksgiving with my father-in-law tomorrow evening, and then with my mother-in-law on Thursday morning, and then my family on Thursday evening, and then we're going to my grandparents' house to go to the Ren Fest again with our friend. So that is super fun and exciting. I never ended up posting my Ren Fest vlog, which I may do this week. I don't know, but maybe I'll get some more footage this weekend. But anyways, yesterday I ended up spending the day with my mom. I went and got my nails done, and I don't know how I feel about the grain, but it's alright. I also haven't crocheted with these on yet, so we'll just have to see. But this is the first time I've ever gotten, like when I said short coffin, they gave me short coffin instead of like long as heck. I got my toes done, and then I went to, well, before that I went to Hobby Lobby, got some yarn. Then after we got our nails done, we went to Michael's and Joann's because I had yarn to get from all three stores because they all have different yarn. It's great. Then we went to Walmart because she had a grocery shop, but I decided to get another cube for my yarn storage. So I will probably be building that today and organizing my stuff a little better. Otherwise, I am signing up for another market in December, and I can't remember if it's the 2nd or the 9th, but I know I have one on the 16th as well. So I'm going to be doing some market prep soon again, but this week I'm planning on maybe making some animals for Ren Fest. They do trinket trading here in Texas, and I just got introduced to it last time I went, and I thought it would be cool. Me and my friend kind of talked about me making some like little animals on keychains and calling them like wild shapes like in D&D. So I may do that, but I won't be able to make very many, but we'll just have to see. So anyways, it's about time for me to get going, so I'm gonna head to work, and then when I get back I'll give you all my little yarn haul from yesterday. How do you feel about having your cone off? Are you so excited? Girl, I will put the cone back on. Okie dokie, I am back from work, so we're gonna do a quick little yarn haul for y'all. I need to fix this before it falls off. So, started off at Hobby Lobby, the one close to me, because I needed some more pink Adorable and green, and I also needed some more gray. This is a lighter than I normally get, because I usually just get the like Yarn Bee Velvet, whatever. But they had gray and Adorable, and I think it's cute, so why not? And then I got some navy blue and some white for a whale shark that I'm working on for myself, because I don't know how much I'm going to need. So I just got some extra just in case. Hello. Alright. Then my mom and I went to Michael's first. And so a couple years ago, she got me a bunch of yarn, like Impeccable is what it's called, yarn from Michael's to make her nativity scene. I didn't ever make it. I made one of them, one of the little people, and then that was it. I've been using her yarn for other things, but that's besides the point. I promise that I will make it sometime. Anyways, I got an order the other day for like this Santa Claus wreath hanger thingy, and this is all I have left of red, which I know is not gonna make the hat. I do have white, but like this is how big the little flowers are for the beard, so I was just worried. So I got some more red. Is this the same color? Oh, it is. Thank the heavens, because they have changed the like way that this looks, and so I was really worried that I got the wrong kind. Let me make sure it's the same thickness. Yes. Okay, perfect. So I got some more red and some white, and then the yarn there was buy 2 get 1 free, and so I grabbed this just because I think it was cute. I have no idea what I'm going to make with it, but I think it's cute, and it was free, so why not? It's in the colors Hot Sunshine Speckle. So, oh god, I need to remember to keep all my receipts for tax purposes because I haven't been doing that, so it's great. Everything's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna put everything in one bag because I don't need a bunch of different bags, and I'm gonna end up putting them all in the Joann's bag because it's the biggest. All right, next we went to Joann's and I got some speckle yarn for chickens. This one is Dapple Shadow. It's like a grayish brown dapple-y color, which I've seen people have used this for chickens. And the stuff I've been using previously is like fleece something or other. So yeah, I got this green to make the green angry Christmas guy. It's the sparkle, but it'll be fine. He'll just have a little extra, if you know what I mean. And then I got just some more Christmas stuff. I got this color green, which I've never seen before, and it's really pretty. I got some more white and some more red because I have been running out, or I am running out of those. Funny story about the red, though. I could not find it on the shelf. I could find like the thicker Bernat blanket, but not the size that I normally use. And I even pulled down, I swear, 16 boxes from the top of the shelf, like the shelves, and still could not find it. And as I'm putting the last one up, my mom and I were both talking, and we look over and stop talking at the same time. And I see this on like a high shelf, and I had to like, it was a whole struggle to get it. But I got it, so that's all that matters. So anyways, that was all the stuff I got yesterday. Actually, no, it's not. That's a lie. I also got another one of these shelves because this is a mess, and I'll show you in a second, but like I have yarn on the floor. Can you see it? Because I don't have enough space in the shelf. So I got a second one of those. And that is my haul. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and put together that shelf. You are so cute. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to scoot that dresser over some, and then scoot that over a little bit towards the recliner, and then put the other one right there. I don't know. But one shelf is going to have my regular, and then one is going to have my chunky, and then obviously if they overlap, whatever. But also my brown is coming in today, my Bernat blanket brown, but it's this color, so I can finish my mermaid. But also, I still don't have a color for friggin' gingerbread men because I feel like this is too dark, and like gingerbread is a little more red tinged. I have that little tiny bit of this color left, but they didn't have any yesterday at Joann's. So I may have to use like this color. I still don't like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll lay like all the colors next to this and see what it would look like, but it's not the right color. At least I can make some reindeer and things. So I'm gonna go get my shelf. I'm gonna build my shelf. I'm gonna go see what kind of homework I have to do today and things that I have coming up. Then I'm going to go through some patterns and see if there's a couple more things that I can make for my inventory at the store, because they're doing a Black Friday event this week and I want to have some more Christmas stuff in there. The sale that I decided to do for Doorbusters was just 15% off all my plushies, so my stockings, my bags, and things like that aren't discounted, but my other stuff is because there's more of them. So tomorrow I'm going to bring up some extra stock, put it up there, and I want to have just a little bit of Christmas stuff because it's almost Christmas. So, and Black Friday is after Thanksgiving. Christmas is next. Why not? But that's the plan for today. Might find an audiobook to listen to. I'm about a quarter of the way through, I don't know. I'm a quarter of the way through whatever book I'm reading on my Kindle because I just read it at night and then it makes me sleepy. I do have rehearsal again tonight, but then it's my last one before Tech Week, which is next week, so that's really fun and awesome. Let's see what we can get it done before that.
no way. I'm already so still burning. So hold me close now, baby. I do what I'm told, still learning to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm, no longer wishing, you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride, look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, yeah. We could roll the dice, act like you're surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, 'cause I can't.
Okay, it's done. Also, I thought I bought one with 6 shelves and I bought one with 9, so that's great. That was way more complicated than it should have been because I couldn't find the directions. So I figured it out. Don't worry, it's fine. I also found a book to read called Do Not Disturb. It's another Frida McFadden book, and it's pretty good so far. Now I'm gonna organize my yarn and then go from there. That like wore me out. I am hot and lazy.
Go home without you, and my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. Cooler than cold, I'm all in. So load up the dice, so heavy. The way that you roll, I'm falling. So I never fall. I'm ready to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm.
Okay, so I just wanted to give y'all a quick little overview of my craft room now that my stuff is more organized. And it's still kind of cluttered in some areas, so don't judge. Okay, so when you first walk in, you have this moving curtain that will attack if provoked. And then we have this dresser here, which kind of just has a bunch of random stuff in it. Some painting stuff, some electronics, random. It's essentially a giant junk drawer. Up here we just have some random trinkets and things, my incense, and then my yarn spinner. And then we have all my new beautiful shelves. Up top we have my Cricut heat press. This my brother made me. These are like 2 of the first things that I ever crocheted. My little hammerhead shark that there's a bunch of ends sticking out of, so that's great. This axolotl I never finished. My AirPods case. And this rat I got from the Renfest. I have a little Scentsy and my printer and my baby Yoda. And then I just have all of my yarn color-coded. The top 2 shelves are all my blanket yarn and my like thicker, bulkier yarn, and then the bottom is all of my lightweight stuff. This is my animal's chair, okay? It's dirty, it's old, that is where my animals sleep. You see Freya on it all the time, you see Arwen on it sometimes. I don't really sit in it ever. It's in here for them, and it's dirty and old, so you don't have to remind me. I have a little side table over here and a stool. It's my iPad. This is generally where I keep my supply of crochet stuff while I'm market prepping, so I can kind of like peek in, see where we're at and things like that. Over here is where we start to get cluttered. This is another essentially junk dresser full of things. The top is business stuff. It has like stickers and thank you cards and tissue paper and things like that. Shoot, I didn't get tissue paper. Anyways. And then up top we have like my Kindle, my Switch, my headset, some headphones, a shirt, like just a bunch of random things. I still have that hanging up that has a bunch of keychains I've never used or made things out of before. This I just turned into like all my orders and things to kind of keep track of it. This is what my camera usually sits on, 2 boxes on top of my laptop. And here's my computer. I have some stuff right there I'm working on. My Cricut, my 3D printer. This I kind of move in and out of the room depending on what I'm doing. And then that is the dreaded closet mirror, but we don't have to look in there. So that is my craft room.
Longer wishing, wishing, you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, yeah. We could roll the dice, yeah. Act like you surprised, but you already know. You're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather I cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather I cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand. Stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying.
I have made 3 of these little flowers, and I've made them differently every single time. And I don't know how. So this was the first one I made, and it just didn't make sense to me. But it's cute, right? It looks like it's supposed to. This is the second one I made in comparison to the first one I made, and I really made sure I paid attention to this spot up here because in the pictures it's flat. Okay? Here's the third one I made. Why is it so much bigger? And it has 7. I'm still going to use them all. I'm not going to keep doing them until they're all the same. I'm just frustrated because I didn't want to do these anyways. And I did them and they're not right. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I've been thinking about getting some coffee for a while now and I just haven't gotten any. Okay, so I made one of these flowers the other day, but I have made 2 today. So 2 flowers, and I've made a duck. So now I'm going to learn some more of my lines for rehearsal tonight, and then make a duck out of lightweight yarn because there's going to be 15 of the chunky ones, 15 of the regular ones. Try to stay awake. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up just taking a nap anyways, but I haven't really done anything since the last time I talked to you, I don't think. I learned my lines, which I probably am gonna forget by the time I get to the theater anyways. I got some dinner and then saw a TikTok of this guy live reacting to Crescent City. And it just got me thinking about Sarah J. Maas again, and a couple months, no, it's been a while now, I was going to do a reread of the Throne of Glass series and like kind of live react and post videos for it. And then I kind of went into a reading slump and also changed up my hobbies. And so I never ended up doing it. I'm not really in a... Okay, I will always love Throne of Glass. It'll always be my favorite Sarah J. Maas series. But I really want to read ACOTAR. Like, there is just something... I love Aelin and Rowan, don't get me wrong. But I like wish that I could experience again Feyre and Rhysand's like slow burn. I don't know. There's just, oh my gosh. So whenever I was reading the book, I had listened to like a slowed and reverbed playlist at some point, and I heard Angel Baby by Troye Sivan, but it was like a slowed version of it, and I swear that is like my song for Feyre and Rhysand. Like, I cannot listen to it and not think of those books. And I remember distinctly reading at work, coming home, and telling my husband that if something happened to that couple, I was going to myself. So, like, the emotions were just so strong, which, to be fair, I read ACOTAR way faster than I read Throne of Glass. I started Throne of Glass, like, my husband and I have been together for 4.5 years. I started it like 3 years ago, and I finished it literally last March is when I read Kingdom of Ash. It was spread out over so long. It was ridiculous. So I just feel like I had more emotion towards ACOTAR, kind of. Like, and it's just a whole, it's different. They're all different. Crescent City, don't want to talk about it. It is different. But I just really want to read ACOTAR again. So maybe look out for that. I don't know. Can't make promises. One thing I will not be doing, and oh my gosh. Okay, so I have Libby. I have several libraries on Libby. I got a bunch of free cards during COVID, and they've kept them. So I have access to a lot of audiobooks. And the problem is, I can. I refuse to listen to fantasy on audio because I will miss something. I usually, like, this is how I used to structure my reading schedule. I was reading romance on my Kindle, I was reading fantasy physically, and then I was reading thrillers with my audiobooks. I read, like I said in my last video, I think, I read like 37 books, like boom, 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 right off the bat, and I meant to go check my, Goodreads the other day to see when the last time I actually read a book was, because it's been a while. Because I just, like, I read so much so quickly, and then I got burnt out on it or something. Like, maybe it was this semester starting again. Yep, I literally feel like this almost to the day explains why I stopped reading. Because, let's see, my semester, no, hold on. My fall semester started on August 21st. I finished my last book before these last few that I've just read on August 14th. I know I started another book after that. So the last, like, couple books that I read were the Crowns of Nyaxia series, so The Serpent and the Wings of Night, The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, and then I read 6 Scorched Roses in between the two, because if you haven't read that series, read 6 Scorched Roses between the two books, please. I'm begging you. My husband didn't do it, and he read it after. Read it in the middle. But after that, my husband had read more of Carissa Broadbent's stuff, and I think I started another one. I have to go to my Kindle because I don't think I updated it on my... Oh, no. Okay, I started Court of the Vampire King by Katie Roberts. Robert? ? And I got 30% through that. But anyways, I wanted another, like, vampire-y, smutty romance to read, so I started that one, and then it just, like, whatever. I even got, like, the holder next to my bed for my Kindle and the little clicker thing that I've been waiting months to become available on Amazon, and I just stopped. So all of that to say, I want to start reading again. I mean, I have been, but, like, very, very slowly. And I feel like that sometimes is the best way to do it, just to keep myself from getting burnout. But I don't know. I'm going to have such a stressful semester next semester. I already know. So I know I need to get my coping skills back, one of which includes reading. So I don't know. I may bring my book with me to rehearsal tonight and some tabs and just see what happens. I don't know. Anyways, it's 5:51. I have rehearsal at 7. But we're taking cast photos tonight, and my character is supposed to be like on a long car ride, so I'm just gonna put my hair in a messy bun and put on the shirt that I'm wearing for the play and like some leggings and then show up. Maybe a little bit of face makeup, but not a lot. So it won't take me too long to get ready for that. So until then, I might start reading. I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to check in with y'all.
If you don't spend all your time crying over all the ways you let me down, so many I could drown, but I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Typical emotional, sensitive and cynical. Took my sanity and sent it up the wall. Typical emotional, it's so unoriginal. I gave you the best and you just took it all. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night.
Good afternoon, guys. It is now Saturday, November 25th, and we just got back from being out of town for the weekend for our anniversary and to the Renaissance Festival, and I just wanted to check in with y'all and let y'all know what's going on. So for one, my Christmas gift came in. This beauty of a chair. It came with this really cute lumbar pillow. It's so soft, but oh, this is a huge improvement from the last chair that I had in here. So I'm so happy. Thank you to my husband. You are the best. Now, I wanted to show you real quick some of the stuff that I got from trading this weekend. I made a bunch of little pocket frogs. I'll put in a picture, and ended up trading those with some people. I only made 11, so I was picky about who I was trading with, and also I did give a couple away without a trade, but yeah, it went really well, and I like a lot of the stuff I got. So this was not part of the trade, but my grandparents were getting rid of this, so I took it to use for keychains at my markets. So I need to start making more keychains at my markets, but now at least I have a stand for them, because I've really had no way to display them before. And if you're not familiar with the Texas Ren Fest, there is a store called the Highland Rat, and every morning they put out a riddle at 9 a.m. that they have come up with themselves. And if you answer the riddle correctly, you get a ticket for one of 10 special like themed rats that match the weekend theme. And then if nobody gets it, or the amount of tickets left that nobody has claimed, you go stand in line and they give them to however many people are left. So the last time I went, we got in line because nobody got the riddle, and it was Barbarian Invasion Weekend, so we got a Grand Poobah rat. And this is what he looks like. So cute. The theme this year is rats with hats, so they all have hats. I had also at the time bought a little mouse to wear, or a rat to wear with me just on my costume, but that's still attached to my corset. So this weekend was Christmas themed, and I think 5 people got the riddle, but we were early enough in line that we were able to get a rat. So this is the Christmas rat. Just a little green and red rat with a little Santa hat. So cute. Also, though, I could not resist the urge to not get this guy. Tell me he is not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your whole life. I love him so much. I need a name for him, so give me suggestions for rat names because he's so cute and fluffy. Well, not fluffy, but he's chunky. So those were all things I got prior to the trades. So now we're going into our trading stuff. I got this little gnome who has little beans in him so he can sit. I got this little ornament, I guess. This little potion bottle kind of thing that has bells in it. I got a mystery octopus and ended up getting one that was super cute, and it looks like a little reindeer, a little Rudolph, and it has a bell and then a thing that says 2023 on it. So cute. I got this little wreath with a bell on it. I got this from my friend's mom who does a lot of trinket trading. It's a it's not called an ear wrap. What is it called? I don't know, but I wore it on my ear for most of the day until I started getting a headache. I got this little thing of glitter. Let's see. No. Okay. I had this little thing stuck on me. So funny story, we had noticed that my friend had one on her and I was like, man, I want one. And then my friend Joey said, well, you have one, and they had stuck it to my corset. It's a little dino. And then I got this. It's inappropriate. Sorry. I got this little acorn that's 3D printed, and the cap comes off and it has like a bell and some confetti and just a letter in it that says like you are worthy or something like that. It's like a positive affirmation. And then I had one guy specifically that asked me to trade with him that gave me this little cannon that he made out of like a bullet and a little clothespin and some gears, and it's a keychain. And then his kid gave me this, and I have no idea what it is, but it looks like it's made out of a cork. It looks like a little bird now that I'm looking at it. I don't know, but it's adorable. So those are all the things that I got this weekend from my trading. And I think that's really all that I have to update. I have 2 more weeks of school. 2 more, and then I'm done. And I really don't have a whole lot of work left. If you don't consider like essays. I don't have multiple assignments, but I have a bunch of big assignments, you know, so that's great. But otherwise, yeah. So I did the math today, and if I finish this like Santa wreath by December 15th, I only have to make like 1 flower a day because I don't like doing the same thing over and over and over again. So I'm going to do 1 flower a day and 1 duck a day, or at least 1 duck every other day because I have way more time to finish those. And then work on some orders and just other market stuff in between. I was supposed to do a market this upcoming Thursday, but that is our invited dress because opening weekend for our play is next week, and although I was told I could miss it, I don't want to be that person that's like missing it, you know. So and then I have a market the next 2 weekends after that. So it's almost like I want to stockpile enough ahead of time anyways. So my husband and I started listening to the Game of Thrones audiobook on the, like, as we were driving all this weekend, and we got about 6 hours almost into it, but it made me really want to rewatch Game of Thrones, so I'm gonna be starting that this evening. Cheers. Okay, my camera's about to die, but I'll see y'all later. Hello, my little poopsies. It is Wednesday. There's a lot of noises happening right now. It is Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. And the other day, I did this thing on Facebook where I like shared this post that says like go to my business page and share it, invite all your friends, blah blah. And I got a much bigger following on my business page and actually got a couple orders. So I wanted to go through my current orders with y'all and kind of a little update there, what I'm working on right now, and yada yada. Let's see. Life update real quick. I have had something wrong with my stomach the last 3 days. Today's the day, like I have no peace, ever. Today's the first day since Sunday that I have felt relatively normal. I still have a little bit of tummy upset, but it's not like it's been. I can actually function now. Yesterday I spent all day in bed watching TikToks. My play opens this weekend on Friday. Friday through Sunday, and then I have shows again next weekend. Next week, the 9th, I have my first market of December, and otherwise I pretty much think that's it. So I found this invoice template online and downloaded it so I could use it to keep track of my stuff. So I'm going to go through, oh shoot, I forgot about that order. The orders that I have right now. Right. Can you behave? So first I am currently working on a pink elephant for my friend's niece that is about to be born. So I started the legs. Perfect. And I have the arms done. One of them fell on the floor. So I need to finish that one. That one I need to finish up pretty quick though because his niece is due very soon. So I'm working on that. One of my friends from the fire department ordered a large shroomy boy for his wife. So I need to get started on that one. I didn't forget about it. I just haven't started it yet because he never gave me a due date. So it's kind of hard to like gauge when to start projects if I don't have a specific date that it's due, if that makes sense. Then I have, the other day I had a possum that someone ordered that I've already mailed off. I have another order that I'm still waiting for payment on, so I haven't started the chicken, but she ordered a chicken and a cow. And the cow is done. I'm just waiting for her payment so I can start the chicken. And then I'll have that order finished. And then I have my 2 orders that are going to take me forever. And that is my Santa gnome wreath cover thing and my ducks. So I have made good progress on those. So what I've been trying to do is for my wreath, I started the hat. I've got this far on the hat. And I have 6 flowers. Finally, somewhat figured out the pattern on these things so they're close to the same size. I also have the nose done for that. So I have, let's see, 15 more flowers to make, several more rounds on the hat, and then I have to make a whole cover for the wreath in white. So I broke it down the other day, and I need to do at least a flower a day, and then 6 rounds of the hat and or the wreath cover per day. So I need to do, I missed yesterday, so I need to do 12 rounds of this today. I can get away with 1 flower today instead of 2, and then that's how I'm going to keep up with this to have it done by December 15th. She also didn't give me a deadline, so I'm just taking it easy, going a little bit per day, because this will be the biggest commissioned order I've had. But, yeah. And then my ducks are coming along nicely. I have 2 big ducks, a green and a yellow. Oh, that one's beak is so small. And then I have 3 little ducks. I have one in this blue, one in yellow, and then I made one out of that yarn that I got the other day. So, orange, yellow colors. I missed yesterday, so I need to make a duck today, do a flower and 12 rounds of my hat, and then work on other stuff. I need to do a little bit of the elephant. I just don't have enough hours in the day to do everything I want, because I should have started market prepping last Saturday and it's Wednesday. So I've lost Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days of market prep, and that's if I start today. But good thing is I'm almost done with school. I'm almost done with the play. I have rehearsal tonight, invited dress tomorrow. I have the play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I have no rehearsal next week except for Thursday, then the play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm done with the play. All my stuff for school is done by next Tuesday, I believe, and then I'm done with that. But my market is next Saturday. So one of the things I plan to do today is go through my inventory, see what I have, make a plan for what I need to make for the 9th and then get rolling with that. One thing that I really kind of want to do is broaden my products. So I used to make like glass cups. Let's see. So this one is a mess up, but like these little glass cups with the bamboo lids and the glass straw, I used to make these a lot. So I'm going to try to make some of those. Maybe I just need to order them. Make some cross stitch Christmas ornaments, because like I want to branch out my hobbies first of all, so I don't get too burnt out from crochet. And also I've just been wanting to cross stitch lately, and so I'm gonna make some like cross stitch Christmas stuff, hopefully, if I have time. But like I said, I just don't feel like I have enough hours in the day, and yesterday I wasted completely. I did a little bit of homework, I had gone to work, and then I just stayed in bed all day until I had rehearsal. I do have 2 big projects due next week for my psych class that I need to go look at and see. I want to start early so that way I can just do a little bit per day, and that way I'm not overloaded next week when it comes to them being due. So here's a plan for the day. Look over my homework, finish my creative assignment that I have due today, make a list of things to market prep, like crochet wise, make a flower, 2 ducks, work on my hat, and then I would like to cross stitch this evening, but that is a maybe. I know I need to make leggy froggies. That's like the biggest thing that I need to make. And I really need some Christmas items, but anywho, I'll figure that out later. But it's gonna be a busy day. It's 12:38. I had to stay in my classroom an extra hour past when class was dismissed because my computer is acting up. Not this one that I mainly use, but the one I take with me to work. And I was trying to back everything up onto OneDrive so that way if it stopped working I had what I needed, and so I was waiting, and it was just this whole thing. So anyways, that is that. I will update y'all later. So I've done some of my homework, and now I have to go make lesson plans for tomorrow, which I conveniently accidentally left off the list earlier of things I need to do today. It's fine. It's 1:47, and the universe is against me today, okay? I get to work with my Starbs. I haven't had Starbucks in a while. I figured I have some money, why not? I get to work, I pull my computer out of my bag, and suspiciously, it says there's no hard drive at all. And it did this the other day, so I turned it off and turned it back on, it was fine. It says there's no hard drive. Turn it off, turn it back on, still says there's no hard drive. I did it like 4 times. Said there's none in there. I know there's a hard drive in there. I've used this computer. I used it the other day, and it was fine. Where did my hard drive go? So I look it up, and I mess with it. 20 minutes later, I get it figured out. But before that, in the midst of messing with it, I go to take a sip of my Starbucks. And for whatever reason, the lid popped off, and I spilled coffee all over myself, all over the floor, on my desk, on my AirPods, everywhere. I have it, let's see, on my shirt still. Hold on. It's on my shirt. I don't know if you can see it, but it was all over my pants. You really can't. You'd have to be really close. Conveniently missed the white Converse, which are already dirty, so that wouldn't have mattered. My AirPods are fine, to my knowledge. I clean it up. My students arrive. Whatever. Got my computer figured out. I was able to do lecture. They leave, and I'm working on packing up some stuff, and I have an accordion folder full of like all my answer keys and study guides and things. Falls all over the floor. And then I come home, and I have this Microsoft Surface Go that I used for college because it is much more convenient than carrying around my giant computer back and forth. And I got it out just in case my computer decides to take a shit, and I need something, obviously, to bring with me. So I turn it on, and I know it has updates to do. I haven't used it in over a year, I don't think. And it also pops up with an error message that said it can't be started. Are the aliens invading and all of our stuff is like shutting down? Am I just God's least favorite today? Like, it's fine. I got it fixed. Everything's good. But I just wanted to let you know what kind of day I was having. And if it continues this way, I might cry. before tonight. I have to go to work tomorrow, and then I'm off on Friday, but I have a play. I just don't want to go to work. At least my tummy feels pretty good today, and I hope it stays that way, because if not, I'm gonna be upset. So anyways, I am going to work on this PowerPoint real quick, and then start working on whatever else I have going on. 134 slides. Ooh, how much of those are review? Review starts at 95, so there's 94 slides. Ooh. Anyways, yeah. All right, so I'm almost finished with my lesson plan, but I'm gonna kind of switch over to work stuff for a little bit, as in my business. And go over my inventory and things like that. I also need to get the inventory that I have left at the store, figure out what I need to restock. I did reach out to all 3 of the places that the store I sell at and the 2 markets I'm doing in December, and asked them all if I could incorporate some of my other crafts into my displays. So my cups, my ornaments that I've made before, and some of my cross stitch items, and I did get permission from one of the markets so far. I'm still waiting for the other 2 to answer me back, but that's promising. I'm really hoping that they all let me, because I feel like it would bring in a little more money. And there are some people at these places that sell like the randomest Mod Podge of items I've ever seen, so I don't think it should be a problem, but we'll just have to see. But anywho, I'm going to make an Amazon order here in a little bit of business stuff that I need. I need more cards, I need a whole bunch of stuff, so I need to get on top of that. But I'm gonna go through what I have real quick, make my list of preemptively what I would like to have finished by the time the market comes around when it comes to crochet stuff, and then later on I'll go ahead and make a list of everything else. But I did think of something I kind of maybe want to do with my cross stitch items. I think it'd be cool to start selling like mini keychain kits, or just like mini kits or something. So I may have to kind of brainstorm that and see what I can come up with, and whether the price would be worth it or not. But anyways, lots of stuff going on in my head. I've been productive. It is 3:10, so now I'm just going to continue.
Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero saber por qué desde que te...
Okie dokie, it is Friday, December 1st. Good grief. And I'm thinking about closing out this video today because I have a market a week from tomorrow, so I figured I would start up a market prep vlog for the next week or so. And I'm kind of already in market prep right now. I am still working on orders. I have now completed 9 flowers, and I have not made any more ducks. I still only have 5 of those. I did finish the pink elephant that I started the other day. I'll put up a little picture. And then yesterday and today I've just done a little bit of market prepping. I made green turtle parts, so 4 fins and a head. I also made a whole turtle. These legs were made, or these fins were made at my last market, but I made the head and the shell and put it all together today. And then yesterday, all I did was make some chicken bodies, and I finished them up today. So we have a speckle and a white. I've kind of changed up my list of things that I want for my market. Crochet-wise, I still have quite a bit of stuff left from my other one. So I'm only going to make 3 more leggy froggies. So I have a red, blue, and purple because I have all the other colors. 1 more possum, 1 more land turtle, the one sea turtle, and 4 more scrunchies. So it's not very much, but since I'm going to start incorporating my other stuff into my markets, like my cups and vinyl items and my cross stitch stuff, I need more time to make some stuff like that. So I think I'm going to make one more of those flowers, or maybe just work. I'm going to make one more flower, work on the gnome hat, and then try to find some cute Christmassy patterns to make for ornaments, cross stitch wise. So yeah, I'm sorry this was kind of a random sporadic video of I think the last 2 weeks. You're welcome, I guess. I don't know. The play is winding down, school is winding down, so I've just been kind of trying to get my life together. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you have any recommendations for video ideas or anything like that, please let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.